Hey guys, it's Soole here. And in this video, I want to talk about a concept that came up from working with one of my clients recently. It was the concept of accepting where you are. Now, my client was having trouble accepting where he was in his business. He kept making statements like, I should be here by now. I should be making this much money. I should have this. And I can't believe I don't have that. I don't own my house yet. We've still got massive debt in the business and I just can't seem to get ahead. Now, the challenge with that is if he's stuck in this frame of, I can't do this, I can't do that, I should be here, I should be there, it means he's not actually in the present. He's actually not feeling successful in the present. He's weighed down by all these places that he should or could or would have been. The simple fact of the matter is, and I'll say this to you as well, if you're in that situation and you're thinking you should be somewhere else or wishing to be somewhere else, the simple fact is you're not. Okay? Take a look around, have a look around. The crap may stink pretty badly. But the first step to actually getting out of that crap is to recognize and acknowledge where you actually are, that you're standing right in the middle of it. Not that you should be somewhere else in the future and all that sort of stuff. Is when you actually focus on accepting where you are right now, it actually gives you ability to move beyond it. If you're never focused on that, you're too busy focusing on what you don't have, that's a very lack mindset. You're not going to generate positive energy. You're not going to generate the biggest opportunity for you to get yourself out of trouble, get yourself into that level of success that you would actually like to be. So we can always assume that we've made goals and plans and things like that historically that in the future we will be somewhere by a certain time. But if we're not there, it's because we're not ready to be there. Our journeys are each an individual journey, and we need to make sure that we don't start living in things that should have, could have, or would have been. It really is liberating. That was me, many years ago, probably 10, 15 years ago now, is I used to live in I've worked so hard, I should be here. Now, when I look back in hindsight, I have to laugh at myself because, I was working hard. I was working 80 plus hours a week. The problem was I was digging a hole, filling it back in again, digging the hole, fill it back in again. So I wasn't actually doing anything of any real, benefit or wasn't getting me ahead in a progress. I was just digging holes, right? And what I realized was I needed to start working much, much smarter, much more strategically in my business. And then it actually has started to get me closer to those places that I thought I was and beyond other places where I thought I would be. So I can suggest you do this as well as I did with my client, is accept where you are now. Now, once we went through that process with him, it was like a light bulb came on. His energy shifted, his shoulders came down, he relaxed. He looked about 5 years younger in his face when he went, you know what, you're right. I have got myself to here, so I'm the only one that can actually get me out. And I love that statement. I'm the one that's got myself to here, so standing in the crap, and I'm the only one that can get me out. So if you look at it that way, it's a really, really powerful frame. I suggest you do. And if you're feeling stuck in that space, put a question below. Reach out, ask for support. I'll be happy to help.